Hello? Yeah, this is the top 10 games I played in 2020. I'm recording this on the 31st of December, pretty early in the day. But let's first go through the games I actually played this year. And it's not all games I played, because some games, for example, on the first look videos, I played them for like 30 minutes. Those games are not here. The games that I put here are games that I felt like, I played this game. So how long is the minimum? There is no minimum. It's just a feeling that you get of playing the game. Uh, but yeah, the first game that I played this year was actually Bayonetta. Man, it feels like that it was yesterday. Yesterday? It feels like it was last year. I thought that Bayonetta was like mid, maybe early 2019. But no, it was early 2020. So, yeah, and the little plus sign after means that I finished the game. Another game is like Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Was an okay game. I got to the last boss. So that one and Yooka-Laylee, both of those games, I got to the last boss, and then I got like, oh god. And then I stopped playing. Tried out Destiny 2 a little. It's free. You get stuff on Amazon Prime. It's okay. Just to see like, are there any like games that like stand out? Just looking through these. I will say it was decently hard to do. Oh god, Whispers of a Machine. Yeah. I actually forgot all about this game. And until I saw it right here, right now, I was like, oh yeah. That one should probably be in the top 10. Oh yeah, then these games. Now, the top 10 list that I did, it took me around maybe like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And I completely forgot about Whispers of a Machine, even though I looked through this shit. Oh well. I guess if you completely forget about it, even when you look through a list. How good was it? Yeah. It's better than some of these games. But on number 10, I put Blades of Time. It was a good, just 3D fighting game. What would you call that? 3D RPG fighting. I thought it was interesting. The game was a good length for what it was. And yeah, it was okay. Yooka-Laylee was also a good game, but there was a little bit too much things in the game that I got annoyed by. If it wasn't for that, it probably would have gotten much higher. Because it was one of the few 3D platformers I played this year. So, yeah. Genres that I don't play many games of tend to, I guess, get like an artificial boost, I guess, since it's like special. Icy, yeah, a left to right scroller with a little bit of an interesting concept of the narrator and all that. I thought it was a little bit too much with the narrator and all that. But yeah, it was an okay game I finished I think in 2 hours, and I felt like that was good. If it was more than 2 hours, I think it would have been too much. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Now this is sad. That Shantae got number 7. But the last couple levels, I think the last 2 or 3 levels, or was the last 2? I don't know, but either the last 2 or the last 3 levels were really, really annoying. I did not like them. Not just annoying, but there was absolutely no enjoyment playing it. And the last boss was a huge disappointment, and how the story ended. Yeah. But the game up until that point was really good. I enjoyed it, but yeah, that ending really, really hurt the game. Tomb Raider 2013. Not much to say. It's like the other Tomb Raider. I played the Tomb Raider. Oh god, I have a Let's Play of it. I think 2015 was that when that one came out. The second game in the trilogy. There are 3 of these games. I have 2 of them. I played the second one first. I enjoyed it. I think it was also in my top 10 last year. And this was pretty much more of the same. Yeah, it was pretty much just more of the same. A bit more shootier than the other one. But yeah, it is what it is. Enter the Gungeon. Now that was a game that really, to me, was like, oh man, I did not expect that I would like it that much. But yeah, it's like a dungeon game where every time you go into a dungeon, it's different. Or it's a little, no. Oh god, I mean, it was months and months since I last played it. But the weapons that you get are different all the time. And you progress into level, and it's just a good game. I mean, I would recommend look up like some gameplay of Enter the Gungeon. And then if you feel like me when I was watching it first, like, it doesn't seem that fun. But yeah, it was really fun when I played it. I mean, I did not buy this game. I did buy it. I mean, I'm renting it from Amazon Prime, so yeah, that's good. I will say 2 of these games were actually from Amazon Prime this year. But let's see. Yeah, Dead Space 2. Yeah, a good horror game. A lot of just... I don't do very well with horror. Games, that is. Horror movies, to me, that's absolutely fine. Games, to me, I get a bit like... I get spooked. What is it called? When there's like silence and all of a sudden, BOOM! And then it happens, things like that. Jump scares. And also was a lot of loud noises that really hurt my head. Otherwise, I think it would have gotten the 3rd spot, but it was too much of a game where there was a bit too many jump scares and a bit too many, like, all of a sudden super loud sounds that hurt my ears. So and then number 3 was Project Warloc. It's an old FPS, or it's a new game that is played like an old school FPS, like Doom. Even though I've never played the original Doom, I have played the original Wolfenstein. Yeah, it's like that, but like more modern. And I liked it. Maybe in 2021 I'll do a Let's Play of Wolfenstein to see, because I don't think I ever finished the game. I know that you fight Hitler at the end. That's one thing that I know about the game. but I don't think I ever managed to get to there. I mean, I was super young when I played it. I probably was like 5 or 6. Let's see. Number 2 is Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Oh, this is a bit of a controversial pick. But I really, really, really like the Mountain Blade just gameplay and all that. And this is pretty much more of the same of Warband. And like Mountain Blade Warband is like one of my favorite games of all time. This one I haven't played it in many months. And I don't plan on playing it until like probably like 2022 or something. Because you need mods when you play these games, and the way it was, like every time I wanted to play the game, I had to restart. I had to do shit with mods, and it was too annoying. So this is a game where it's like wait until like late 2021, maybe 2022, then maybe the updates will not be as frequent, or there won't probably be that many updates, and so that the mods become stable, because they're not stable, or at least last I played, and I'm expecting they're not stable still. But if I didn't forget about Whispers of a Machine, I would probably put it between maybe Tomb Raider and Enter the Gungeon. Whispers of a Machine is a point and click detective game that was fun. It was actually, I was super surprised when I played it. Like, oh, it's set in Sweden, but it was good. It was a good game, and I liked the story and all that. So if I didn't forget about it, it would probably be between Tomb Raider and Enter the Gungeon. And then my favorite game this year was Bayonetta. Yeah, third person fighter, a bit like Blades of Time. Yeah, I think those. And I mean, Bayonetta herself, like her just sex appeal, and I actually enjoyed the like story of it. I liked how it looked. A little bit too brownish. I think it would have been, but the game was decently old, I think. Yeah, I mean, all of these, for me, it's like one reason why I also put Bayonetta right here, number 1, is not only because I felt like it was my favorite game that I played this year, but also it's like, if Bayonetta 2 comes out on PC, which I don't think it is, but if it comes out on PC, I'll get it and I'll play it. So yeah, it's a game where I felt like, yeah, you know what, I want to play the sequel. And I would probably even be willing to pay it full price. So yeah. Oh god. But that was my... Oh god, I go fall asleep. Yeah. Okay, I am falling asleep. Happy New Year, guys. Yeah, it's 08:20 right now. Oh. Later on in the day, me and my mom will be baking some lussekatter. So I'll probably be doing a cooking to that. So we will see if I do a cooking to that, and if I have time to do the editing, not just the time but the energy to do some of the editing and all that. And that video will probably come out as the New Year's video. I'm gonna end this year with a New Year's video. Then this one will come out on the 1st of April. Not 1st of April, I'm saying the 1st of January. Yeah. Or maybe vice versa. No, it could actually be good to start the year off with a cooking video. I don't know. I'm good.